If series. What if Goguryeo had unified the Korean Peninsula? Goguryeo, master of the continent. A modern Korea embracing Manchuria. What if the map of the Korean Peninsula had changed? We learn about unified Silla in our history textbooks. It is often credited with unifying the three kingdoms through an alliance with the Tang dynasty and laying the foundation for the Korean nation. But many people can't help wondering what might have been. What if Goguryeo, at the height of its power, had unified the three kingdoms? How different would our territory look today? It would mean far more than simply expanding the territory. A Goguryeo-led unification would have transformed Korea from a peninsula nation, often described as an island in all but geography, into a continental power directly connected to Eurasia. Today, we'll explore a parallel world in which Goguryeo unified Korea and examine the engineering transformations and global standing that such a nation might have achieved. Part 1. Grand Defensive Engineering. The Choli Jangsong and the Iron Fortress. Goguryeo was a nation of fortresses, renowned for having some of the finest defensive engineering and fortress construction techniques of its time. Had Goguryeo unified the Korean Peninsula, its engineering expertise would likely have been directed toward constructing a vast defensive network, designed to withstand incursions from the northern nomads and successive Chinese dynasties. Its sophisticated system of mountain fortress defenses could have left a lasting legacy, shaping the principles of modern fortification and city planning. From a modern military engineering standpoint, the Goguryeo designs of barbicans and projecting defensive structures were remarkably effective and sophisticated. In this alternate timeline, cities such as Pyongyang and Liaodong could have developed into vast centers of military engineering, forming a defensive bulwark that safeguarded the Eurasian frontier. Part 2. Logistics and Infrastructure Engineering. The Iron Silk Road. The unification of Korea under Goguryeo would have linked the Manchurian plains and the southern end of the peninsula into a single continental lifeline. Historically, Goguryeo valued rapid maneuverability and relied heavily on cavalry as its primary military force. In this alternate timeline, that tradition of mobility would be carried forward into the age of modern continental rail networks. In this parallel world, direct rail links connecting Busan, Pyongyang, Liaoyang, Moscow, and even London would have emerged far earlier, becoming a fundamental part of everyday transportation and trade. Rather than simply connecting the maritime and continental worlds, Korea would emerge as the engineering and logistical center of Eurasia. In this scenario, the starting point of the Trans-Siberian Railway and the Trans-China Railway would lie within Goguryeo's territory, rather than their terminus. Part 3. Resource and Energy Engineering. The Treasure House of Manchuria. Ruled by Goguryeo, Manchuria would possess an extraordinary abundance of natural resources, including iron ore, coal, and the rare earth minerals and petroleum that fuel modern industrial economies. In this alternate timeline, Korea would be free from the persistent challenges of resource scarcity and energy dependence that characterize its modern economy. The rich iron ore reserves of Manchuria would likely have accelerated the development of metallurgical technology, strengthening modern heavy industry, while the region's abundant underground resources would have fueled major advances in materials science and engineering. With energy self-sufficiency secured, a unified Goguryeo state would have gained significant leverage in resource diplomacy, allowing it to play a central role in restructuring the economic landscape of Northeast Asia. Part 4. Aerospace Engineering. The continent's launch pad. From an engineering standpoint, rocket launch systems perform best in low-latitude regions with vast, flat, and open terrain. The expansive plains of Manchuria and Liaodong would be ideally suited for the development of large-scale aerospace launch bases. In contrast to today's Naro Space Center, constrained to a coastal site, the successors of Goguryeo might have built vast inland spaceports deep within the continent. With its vast territory, rich resources, and integrated continental logistics network, the aerospace industry could have propelled Korea to the status of a global space superpower. The star patterns painted in Goguryeo tomb murals may have represented more than spiritual beliefs. They could be seen as an early reflection of an engineering-driven aspiration to explore beyond the continent and into space. Conclusion: the lost dream of a continent. A Korea unified by Goguryeo would have been far more than just a geographically expanded country. It would be the embodiment of an engineering-driven civilization, one that connects with the continent, governs its own resources, and reaches towards space. Although history unfolded differently, the openness and dynamism demonstrated by Goguryeo continue to resonate within the technological strengths of modern Korea. Today, through rail and air networks, we are technologically reconnecting with the continental dream once explored by our ancestors. What part of a Goguryeo unified Korea do you find most fascinating? Let us know your ideas in the comments. Your likes and subscriptions are a great help in producing this channel. You've been watching the IF series.